begin understanding electromagnetic waves, let's start by looking at a single positive charge. We know that this single positive charge will have electric field lines radiating out in all directions. And I can draw as many or as few as I want, but 8 will work pretty well for me. Now let's suppose that I were to take the positive charge in the center and move it up. Would you really expect all these field lines to move up and down together? If they did, then someone standing way over here even if this were light years away, if he could detect the field from this, he would see the field change instantaneously. Oh, that's not what I wanted to undo. Change instantaneously and know immediately that someone had moved this positive charge. That's really not a very reasonable idea. Rather, if I move that charge far away, the electric fields stay exactly the same. Now in close, the fields would have already changed very shortly after I move the charge. So in close, my fields should look just like fields radiating away from the charge. But they have to do a little jog here to line up with the fields farther away. We see this in more detail in this series of pictures. So we have a charge originally here, and the electric field lines run out from it everywhere. But then, the charge is very suddenly shifted, in this case, down. So now, after the charge has been shifted down from the X to this current position, and a little time later, the field lines near the charge run straight out from it. But the field lines very far away run straight out from the X, the old position. And somewhere in between, there's a little jog to change us from the old position to the new position. That little jog will travel outwards at the speed of light. That's just like a single pulse that we would put on a string. If we look in closer, this is what the jog looks like. The electric field points to one position before the change and to another position after it. One thing I don't like about this picture, this really looks to me like it corresponds to one of the positions up here where the jog goes in this direction, not to this position down here.